guys, it's Sarah and I am here with another Noel Mignon layout, and this one is going to be about a museum that we went to recently and got some really great pictures, and so I thought it would be fun to do this layout using this kit because this kit is all about adventure and enjoying a journey and all that. And the science museum was definitely, it was a day trip for us. You know, it was an hour and a half away from our house, but we took the time to go and do that, and it was a ton of fun and definitely lots of exploring for the girls. So what I did was I took my two 4x6 pictures, and they are both from the front of the museum. One is the actual building, and then the other one has a T-38 in front of it, which I made sure the girls took a picture in front of because my dad used to fly those. So that was kind of a cool thing to see. And I mounted those on the blue cardstock and then cut out from the middle for my photo mat. And then I am using this pink paisley paper, which is actually from last month's kit, and just one that I hadn't used up yet. So I'm going to go ahead and use it here, but I really like the colors in there. And I have my ticket from the museum as well, so I'm going to use that as a little bit of an element here too. And now I'm going to I'm watching Lucifer, which is why I did that with my hands, because I think I said finally, like something was happening that I've been waiting for a long time. It's like finally. All right, so my pictures went down on top of this piece of paper here, which is also from last month's kit. And I'm using a lot of papers from last month's kit because they just all kind of went together really, really nicely. And then all the embellishments and everything are going to be from this month. So I'm also going to be using some distress ink to ink the edges of this pink paper, and I'm going to use picked raspberry. I was just looking for the right color. And I really like the little detail that it gives to the edge of the paper, especially since I'm putting a pattern on top of a pattern. And that pink paisley paper is very patterned, so I want to make sure that this is going to stand out against it. All right, so I am going to go ahead and ink the edges of that and then put it down here. And it's going to go right in the center. And then I'm going to use these Hip Kit Club letters for my title. And I chose these because these are a really nice navy blue, and they're going to stand out really nicely against that pink. So I'm going to spell out the name of the museum, which is the Science Spectrum. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that right underneath my pictures here. And I really like that font because they are, you know, they're tall and skinny, so I can make kind of a longer title there. And so that is done there. And now I am going to go through some of my die cuts here. I have these two large arrows that I thought would be cool to point to each picture. And those are from Pretty Little Studio. And then I have a flare badge I'm going to end up using. I'm going to use some of those Pebbles tiny alphabet stickers, and then I'm going through these as well to see what else I want to pull out to use. And these are all from the kit. And I am just trying to see what's going to end up working for me. Lots of cards to choose from. All right, so while I'm thinking about what else I want to use, I'm going to go ahead and run these large arrows through my Xyron so that I can make them completely adhesive on the back, and I can stick them down. And when I pull up, the adhesive kind of shows a little bit through some of these little finer details, so I'm just using my finger to push it back so that it's not showing through and it won't, you know, seep through or stick to my page protector or anything. It only takes a few seconds and it's pretty easy to do. All right, now I'm going to use these pebbles, and I'm going to put the city and state where we were because we live in New Mexico, but this museum is in Texas. So I'm going to go ahead and just spell out Lubbock, Texas, because that's where it is. And then I have a little geotag that I'm going to stick right next to it. That's from Simple Stories. And I'm looking through some more of my stuff, and I'm just not quite sure what I want to put in the upper right hand corner there because I know I need to put something. And then I see this, and I thought that was really cool. It says stop here, so I'm going to go ahead and use that because we definitely stopped there. That wasn't the only thing we did that day, but that was our main reason for going, so it was pretty cool. And I used that little globe flare badge along with this little camera here. And I'm thinking about where I want to put my journaling. Since everything is really centered, I need to have it off to one of the sides for sure. And I'm going to grab this little piece of cardstock that is sitting on my desk. It's just a little scrap, and I'm going to do my journaling on here. And then I am going to use my Distress ink again and ink around the edges of this so that it stands out against the pattern paper, because I am going to be putting it on top of that. And so I will go ahead and ink up the edges, and that goes with the pink paper as well. And then for the journaling, I'm going to pop it up onto some foam squares because I want to make sure it's going to stand up on top of all the layers nicely. So I will go ahead and I'm going to put that right underneath the yellow arrow there, overlapping my picture. And then I'm going to use a few of these Teresa Collins enamel dots. These are from my stash. And I'm going to use a few here and there. And then I believe I'm going to add one more on the bottom right. Yeah, just to kind of even it out a little bit. And then that's going to complete my layout, you guys. So I am done with this one. Please let me know if you guys have any questions at all. I really like the way that this turned out. And if you want to check out Noel Mignon's kits, I will leave a link to her website down below. So please make sure you go and check her out. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.